What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Neeks Sports. It is Euro 2020, the opening match of Euro 2020, obviously being played in 2021. And we're starting with Turkey versus Italy. And I'm expecting a very, very good game. A very, very good game. Now, maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I should be expecting teams to come out a bit slowly. Don't want to lose the first game. You know, if you lose your first game and you're now behind the eight ball, it's a long way back. But with the way the group is set up these days, and you have three teams who can possibly qualify from one group, you expect all the big boys to get through. That's what I'd say. You'd expect all the big boys to get through. And I would expect both Italy and Turkey to come into this game full of confidence, full of willing to actually go out for the win and qualify from the group, and then maybe lay down a marker. There's going to be a few people out there, a few teams, fans, should I say, who are thinking, oh, I'm going to have Italy as my dark horses or Turkey as my dark horses. So they're expecting to see something from these two teams, without a shadow of a doubt. For me, Turkey are one of the dark horses potentially. Italy is a weird one. Can you call Italy a dark horse when they have the pedigree of a nation like Italy? When you know they have their European, they have their World Cup pedigree, the players that they've got, the manager. Can you really call them dark horses? And we had a big discussion yesterday on the football dugout about what is dark horse, what is not, what we consider favourites. I think somebody said Italy is one of the favourites, and I don't know if you. It's like I think there's probably three tiers. I think you have favourites, you have I don't know what you want to call the second one, just below. Then you have dark horses, and then outsiders. Those who got no, I say outsiders. Some of them are no hopers who have got no chance of winning the Euros. But we're gonna get into that in a bit. I'm joined here by Kyle for this watch along. How you doing? You all right?
I'm good. Is my camera on? Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know. It seems to be struggling recently. As in,
a bit
yeah,
laggy.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if because you know what it is. I think it's because since the temperature's gone up, it's when I touch it, like the camera's like really hot. So I don't know if the heat is affecting it. But I haven't got like no aircon or no like fan in this room, so it's like it's very very warm. And since that we moved into summertime, yeah, the camera just hasn't been able to keep up.
I can hear you clearly. I can see you clearly. It's just a bit laggy,
Okay.
but we can
Is
see
the
you
is
and
the
hear you.
is is the audio laggy? That's the most important.
No, the audio's fine. The audio's fine.
Okay.
I think
All
there's
right,
a
that's
bit. I
good.
think, I don't think can you hear me? Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, there might be a bit of a delay. I'm not sure. But at least you can hear me. I can hear you as well. Yeah, so I'll just say we're going to get onto the teams and what we think is going to happen today. But yesterday we were having a discussion on the football dugout about what you can consider dark horses. Obviously, we kind of went through that in our predictions in on the podcast, favorites, dark horse, etc., etc. Now, just remind everyone who were your favorites and who your dark horses.
My favorites for the competition was Belgium, and my dark horses were Portugal.
Okay, so and this is why it's a weird one. And you did say at the time, can you consider Portugal your dark horses when they are many people's favorites, or some people, I don't know about many, but at least some people's favorites? They're my favorites, for example. They're the defending champions for the Euros. They're the Nations League champions. They've got world-class players in their side. Can they be considered dark horses? Now, yesterday on the football dugout, someone said Denmark are their dark horses. And so the question was, well, are they, can you consider them dark horses? Do you believe that they can win? And because that's what I think of dark horses. Dark horses that I don't think they're going to win, but they've got a chance. If any one of the, let's say, outsiders are going to do it, I'm going to go for them. That's how I define dark horses. I don't know about you.
I'm of agreement. Like generally, anyone that I think has a chance of winning it. And like I said, and the last podcast that we had, I said that for me personally, it's up for grabs because I think everyone's kind of coming here and like the kind of like playing similar ball. Like I wouldn't say anyone's out and out favorite. And I said, you got your France, you got Germany, you've got Belgium, like England, like any one of those guys can come out and win it. But I just generally thought that I don't see Portugal win. I don't see how Portugal could win it. I mean, if they were in a different group that wasn't the group of death, let's say they had Belgium's group, then I possibly wouldn't be considering them as a dark horse, mainly because you expect them to qualify. Then you look at their kind of like side of the draw. But all things being considered, like even if they finish second in their group, it means that they play first place, which may be England, so they could potentially play England. Like you look at all the variables, it's like, well, you know what? Portugal got it rough. I don't see them winning it, but I put them as dark horse because if they get through all of that hardship and troubles in the beginning, then they should go on to win it. Like,
fair enough.
It is a tough one.
Because so I mean, me personally, big up yourself, Manj, and obviously Dad's free in the chat. Me personally, like, so I have 4 tiers. I have the favorites, and it might just be one favorite or 2. I have 2 favorites for the tournament in terms of France, Portugal. I think either of them could win it, and if they were to play each other in the final, at this stage, you look at it, you say, if they play each other in the final, who do I expect to win? And I would say it's 50-50. Now, of course, when it gets to the final stage itself, you might look at the form, how the team's got there, who's playing well, injuries, suspensions, etc., etc. You make a judgment on that. But I think on any given day, either team can beat either team. I think it's that close, and just in terms of the 11s and the squads that are available. More so the 11 than the squad. I think France squad is better, but the 11, I think they both match up. Then I have like, I don't know what the tier below would be called. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the word would be, but I would have the likes of Italy, the likes of
England.
No, Belgium. I have Italy, Belgium.
Wait, how can you have Italy over England when England have a better team? I know you're going to bring up the history.
Yes, exactly that.
No,
exactly that.
International football, that don't count in international football.
Of course it does.
Count because it's the same thing. We're like, oh, Brazil have the history in the World Cup, amazing, but look at them. Look at their recent World Cup performances. They're terrible. It doesn't. History don't mean nothing.
But that's why I could never go into a tournament and say Brazil are dark horses, because that removes the pressure that comes from playing for a Brazil. Brazil should never go into tournament as dark horses for me are outsiders that have a chance. No. Brazil go into every tournament and demand to win. We got Jay in the chat here. Well, his camera's not on, so I'm not sure if he's here, but he's here with us. Big up Lambs. Yes, smash the like button. Wesley says, get the shirt off. It's not cricket time. I mean, it's actually everything time. We got tennis going on right now. Nadal versus Djokovic. We've got cricket, which is England against who is it? England against New Zealand, and West Indies against South Africa. And obviously we got the Euro. So there's a lot going on right now, and Djokovic has just broken Nadal.
And we're in the middle of Formula One. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now, but make sure you do smash the like button. Jay will join us soon. All right, just let me know when you're here in the chat, and I'll bring you back in.
Just quickly, Neeks, I think I fixed my camera. Is it more
yeah, it's better, much better.
All right, cool.
Let me just go through some of these comments quickly. Get that England top on, brother. Hey, it's coming home. Football heritage. Yes. Fill the stadiums to the brim. Herd immunity. I don't know what that 20 and bezel from that tragic display. Oh, is that you talking about the opening ceremony? I can see it, but I can't actually listen to it. So I have no idea what they were singing, what he was singing, should I say. Jay says Austria are dark horses. Listen, we're gonna get onto that in a second. But as Lam said, smash the like button. Yeah, so I've got favorites. So I said, okay. So I had like the likes of Italy, Spain, Germany. There was another team I had in mind: Italy, Spain, Germany, Belgium. Yeah, those four I would say are the tier below favorites.
So wait, I have a quick because I'm not understanding this. You've got Italy because of the history. I'm guessing you got Spain there. Wait. Spain because of the history, but you got Belgium there, who ain't got no history, and England's not there, and England's better than Italy right now.
You haven't allowed me to explain.
Okay.
So, as I said, so I have those four in the level below. Now, things I take into account in that is history as one, and if that team has a big pedigree in European tournament, then my expectation for them are higher. Granted, like Germany, for example, they won the World Cup in 2014. 2016 Euros, what happened? I think I can't remember who they got knocked out to. I can't remember now. 2018 World Cup got knocked out in the group stages. But because Germany's record of getting to semis and finals and winning major competitions, I expect them to get to a quarterfinal minimum of every tournament. Obviously, they're not going to, but minimum. That's my minimum expectation because they do it very, very regularly throughout the history. Italy have won World Cups. I think they've won 3. Germany's won 4. Who else did I have in there? Spain. We know Spanish generation about what they've done in the past decade. And Belgium. Now, Belgium is a weird one because they don't have the history in terms of winning things. But they're the world number ones at the moment, which means they're on form. They're playing well. They've got quality players in attack anyway. Defensively, they are poor. And their last tournament, they played very, very well. Were only beaten by the eventual finalists. So I take all of that into account to say, well, if they win, can I consider it? Oh, it was an outside. Like, oh, that was a shock win. I'm not going to be shocked if Belgium win it. I'll be a bit surprised because I don't expect them to win it. But I'm not going to be shocked because they've got the players to win it. England, Netherlands, Turkey, Croatia, I would put as dark horses because they've got quality players who have done stuff at club level, but they've never been able to come together, especially in the last 10, 20 years, and actually win anything and sustain quality in major tournaments. Netherlands ain't even guaranteed to qualify for half these tournaments these days. England, I mean, they got to the semi-finals last year. They've never got to a Euros final in their history as a nation, and they've got, both of all those teams I mentioned, 1, maybe 2 max world-class players if you're really pushing it. So we're talking Modric from Croatia, we're talking Kane from England, Netherlands. I'd argue they have 0 world-class players. Van Dijk's obviously injured. Turkey, I'd say, again, 0 world-class players, but they got some good quality players. So that's why I put them below the likes of Italy, Belgium, Spain, etc., etc. But then, would you then say Austria, Denmark, Sweden, can they be considered dark horses?
Of course they can. If a team like Greece can win the Euros, anything's
possible. Okay, but what I'm saying is when Greece won it, would you say they were dark horses? For me, they were rank outsiders, no hopers. Like, dark horses for me is like, oh, you got some quality. I can see you going. I can see you possibly doing it if the if the draw falls right, if the chips just go with it. For some of these teams, I'm like, regardless of who you draw, you're not winning it.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I think the only one in that category there that you consider dark horse is probably Poland.
But what? Could they got Lewandowski, a world-class player?
Yeah, exactly. You see that, but the likes of Italy and Spain, they don't have any world-class players.
Well, okay. So you might not say some of them are world-class right now, but Chiellini, Bonucci.
Those are some serious has-beens you mentioned.
I hear you, Carl, but they are elite, legendary players.
I was looking at that squad, and I looked at the squad yesterday, right? I said, let me see who Italy actually got in their squad, because I wanted to place a little cheeky something on them.
Little wager.
Yeah, a little cheeky something on them to beat Turkey. Right? So let me see who they got in that squad. Nika, I thought I was looking at Italy 2010 team. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Chiellini, Bonucci. I was seeing some guys that, like, what's his name? Was it Giovanni Dos Santos or something like that? One attacking midfielder, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is the guy from back in 2010. Like, their team, man, it's so.
This is the Italy lineup for today. It's got Donnarumma in goal, Florenzi, Spinazzola as a fullbacks, Bonucci and Chiellini at centre back. I thought we were going to go with a back three actually, but it is what it is. Barella had a brilliant season with Inter as they won Serie A. Locatelli and Jorginho, obviously Champions League winning midfielder. Berardi, Insigne, and Immobile, who has been lethal.
Can we say the name properly? It's Immobile. He's very immobile.
He better be mobile today. I've slapped him as my fantasy football captain.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it? I know it's not relevant, but just quickly, is it the one where you can change your captain?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So yeah, I slapped him as captain. Actually, you know what? Let me just double check before the time runs out to make sure everything's sorted.
Because I'll be honest, unless you're scoring 4 goals, you can't look past a Portugal captain this week.
Well, against Hungary.
Yeah, man.
You say that, but Lukaku got something for who they play in Russia?
Russia.
Something like that.
I don't see it.
Let's see. Yeah. So have you done yours? Are you done your team?
I'm not entering. I'm on holiday mode, bro.
You're on holiday for fantasy football,
yeah, man. I need a break, man. My head hurting me.
I hear you. Let me see what's happening in this tennis again.
Wait, kickoff's in 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's coming now.
Oh, okay.
I think Djokovic. I went into this little semi-final. Look at a segue from the football second into the semi-final. Djokovic Nadal, and I had a sneaky feeling that Djokovic is going to win. Both of them went 4 sets in their second game, in their last game, the quarterfinal. But I didn't actually watch Djokovic's. I watched Nadal, and I'm looking at it like Djokovic can exploit some of this. Obviously, Nadal is like he's king of clay and all that, but I just had a sneaky feeling. Listen, at some point, his reign's going to come to an end. Now, whether it comes to end to Djokovic because they're the same age, so they kind of maybe rise and decline at the same time, it might not be. But I fear that Nadal could lose this game. He's a breakdown, and Djokovic serving for the second set. Nadal's 1 set up. But he got a break point. Nadal does to bring it back, to get a break back. So we'll see what happens on here. Anyway, back to the football. Yeah, so that's the lineup for Italy. That's the lineup for Italy, and here is the Turkey lineup. I don't know all these players, but I'm gonna do what I can. Kakir in goal, or Shakir, maybe Shakir, with that little C with a little thing underneath it. Maybe they pronounce it differently. Celic at right back, Demiral, Soyuncu, Meras, Yokuslu, I don't know who that is. Kalinoglu, I know that one at AC Milan. Yassizi. If I'm butchering these names, I do apologize. They got a Volkswagen coming out delivering the ball to the center circle. Is that like supposed to be COVID free or something? I don't know. Tufan Karaman and Burak Yilmaz up front. Of course, he was the main striker to lead Lille to winning League One this year. Oh, Jay is here. I was about to go. Let me add to stream. I was like, oh no, it says remove. What's going on? Let's see. Let's see some of these comments before. Well, the match has just kicked off. Klaus says, respect Belgium, Kyle. They have more finals than England.
Wait, you say respect Belgium? They're my winners. I picked them to win the competition. What do you mean respect them? I'm confused.
because
they're my favourites.
Because you're putting England on the same level in terms of my my tiering system. Who knows, man? Looking forward to Burna Boy and Wizkid doing the opening ceremony in Qatar. I mean, is that actually? Are you just saying that, or is that actually confirmed? I'll be very, very surprised if both of them. I mean, I don't know if they got beef, but they're not the best of friends, are they? Burna Boy and Wizkid. I know they're from the same country and all that. But you can't lie. Our squad is top 5. If we don't make a run, then it's golden era 2.0. Top 5. All right. Who would you not say is the best top 5 nations in the world right now in terms of squad?
In no particular order. I would say in terms of squad and not 11. France,
Portugal,
England, Spain, and Germany.
Say again. Portugal, France, England, Spain, Germany.
Yeah. I don't rate any of the South American teams right now. The Brazils and Argentinas. And the Uruguays. Not in terms of squad anyway. Not in terms of squad. Like I said, this is squad not starting 11.
Ooh, chance for Italy. I guess Italy's in white, aren't they?
Wait, Neeks, quick question. What time are you on in the game? Just to make sure.
2 minutes 10.
Wait, where are you watching it?
I'm watching it on the TV.
Oh, okay.
You're watching on what iPlayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured so.
What we can do is, for going forward, I can run the stream in Discord so then everyone's on the same minute.
The problem is, when I run live streaming from my laptop while I'm streaming from my laptop, as in hosting the stream, it lags my stream. That's the only thing.
You may have to have that on a phone then or something.
Oh, I'll tell you lot. I'll tell you lot who scores. I'll describe the goal for you.
Let me see how behind my links are, because I know my links are a good, maybe about 10 seconds behind live TV.
So my top 5 in the world would be, in no particular order: France, Portugal, Brazil.
This guy loves the Brazil.
No, man, they got. Listen, they're Copa America champions, isn't it? Gotta respect them. And they're gonna defend it this year, hopefully.
What time do you say your TV's on, Neeks?
3:35.
Okay, yeah. About 10 seconds behind. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll go France, Portugal, Brazil, Germany. I'm not putting England in my top 5. When they can't even muster a good defense up, Kyle, let alone we're talking about squad. I can't. And their midfield's meaty as well. I can't. Their attack is probably top 3. It's probably top 3. But
and that's part of the squad, isn't it?
I hear you, but I just that defense is.
I mean, it's literally you're only talking about one position, which is centre back, because left back they got Chilwell, they got Luke Shaw, right back they got a host of right backs: Trent, Wan-Bissaka, Kyle Walker,
goalkeeper, centre
goalkeeper.
back.
Goalkeeper. They're fine. They're fine in goalkeeper.
They're average.
They got Pope and they got your boy, Man United's goalkeeper, Henderson. What do you mean?
Average. Brazil got Alisson and Ederson. There were
two haphazardous goalkeepers.
Please, both of them are better than any keeper that England can muster up.
You're not wrong. But that's why we're not talking about top 5 national teams with the best goalkeeper squad, isn't
it? Careful when you share your screen, Neeks.
Oh. I don't want to watch there anymore.
Just in case you didn't realize.
Yeah, so who's my fifth? Who's my fifth? Spain?
Golly.
How good are Spain really?
Their squad. I mean, the fact that they're under 21 just won 4-0. I mean, it's decent, isn't it?
How good is their squad really?
You know, this happens all the time. International football can't be bothered. Then as soon as the first game starts, I'm here. I'm ready. I wasn't gonna. I'm ready. I didn't think I was gonna watch this first game because I had a lot on, but I'm gonna watch a little bit of it because I have to go and deal with the children.
Sit them down and put them in front of the Euros. Should we family time watching the Euros?
We get luck with that.
or is that only England? When England
they ain't watching nothing. They'll probably want to watch Ghana. The kids, they'll watch it for like a minute and be gone. They'll be bored.
All right, Neeks, what minute you on now?
6:27.
Oh, okay, cool. About 15 seconds behind you now.
Okay. No, sorry. Anyone here for a cricket update? New Zealand are 229 for free at the close of play. 74 runs behind England. So they're going well. And
there's no Formula 1 this weekend, is there?
Say again?
There's no Formula 1 this weekend, is there?
No.
We're taking a little break to regroup from our woes of in Monaco and Baku.
Ooh. Oh, so, yeah, Neeks saw this already.
This is what I like to see in it. It's all Italy. Like I got them to win 2-0. What are you lot saying anyway?
Oh, I'm saying I'm going 2-2. I said 2-2, but you gotta be realistic. Italy ain't
He's in goal for Italy.
Let me change that to 1-1.
Yeah, it is, Javan. It is. He's in goal, yeah.
What was the question?
He was asked who was in goal.
His name.
Donnarumma?
Yeah. His name reminds me of the what's the name of that?
Dormammu from Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's it.
Dormammu.
I always get their names.
I've come to bargain.
I have to give that film
Offside
this weekend.
And it says, and here's a talking point. This is about England, I think. Can we read that much into the World Cup run? To me, the saturation of high-class players in the Euros makes it more competitive. Now, this was a discussion at Crop
England is the same in Euros and in World Cup.
But someone made a point in I think KJ brought it up because he made a comment saying that Euros is harder to win than the World Cup, and then he put a poll on his Twitter and he was in the mud that it was 85% saying that the World Cup was harder. So it was like, well, what was the point of that poll?
So he got ratioed.
Yeah, he got ratioed. But let me ask you, what do you think is harder to win, the Euros or the World Cup, and why?
The World Cup. I know what some people are saying, because a lot of people will consider, with the Euros, it's just purely European teams, and you get like a lot of quality teams that you get like Portugal, England, Spain, Germany, France, and not all of them might qualify for the World Cup. Whereas in the Euros, you pretty much all the time have them, because there's so many like group stages. Germany, France, Italy, so on and so forth. They're always going to be qualifying, but they might not necessarily be there for the World Cup. But the way I see it is, if you qualify for the World Cup, you're playing against all the best nations
Yep.
in the world. Like the Euros ain't never had a Brazil, ain't never had an Argentina. It's never there. And if you don't have to come against those teams, like for example, like France are like the number 2 team in the world. I know Belgium's number 1, right? But let's just say France were number 2 and Brazil were number 1. And they won the Euros. You won it, but you didn't have to play against the best team in the world, which was Brazil.
Yeah, because Brazil ain't in Europe.
No, they're not.
But that's the point.
So we have to judge it like that.
No, but we're comparing. Is it harder to win if Brazil are the best team in the world? Is it harder to win a tournament that they're in or a tournament that they're not in?
Yeah, it's just like saying, Javon, what's harder to win, the Champions League or the FA Cup? The FA Cup got all the English teams, but they ain't got Barcelona, they ain't got Real Madrid or Juventus. What's harder, the Champions League or the FA Cup? Champions League's harder to win.
That's obvious, but this is Euros. You're going on like there's still tough teams in here. In the FA Cup, come on.
But there's still tough teams in the FA Cup.
But they get knocked out quick, man. Like I feel like. Come on. The Champions League.
In the World Cup, there's many good teams. There's many good teams that aren't in the Euros that could knock out big teams. Like over the years, we've seen Uruguay with Suarez and Cavani.
Yeah.
Like there's Uruguay. There's big teams that are not in European teams. Well, not necessarily a big team, but very good teams outside of European teams that are capable of beating England, capable of beating Portugal. Like teams like Uruguay.
I hear you. I know the thing is, I hear what KJ is saying. I'm not saying it, but I can understand where he's coming from with it because it's just straight tough teams that you have to play. I'm not saying you don't have to play tough teams in the World Cup. I can see where he's going.
Okay, so and F says, yeah, but the World Cup has South Korea and Panama. Yeah, and the Euros has North Macedonia and Hungary. Like
and Lithuania.
We can literally do this. Like for me, for me, it was an absurd point that he made personally, and I don't. The logic behind it doesn't make sense. In the sense that if the best teams in Europe qualify for the World Cup, how can the Euros be harder when it's the same teams that the same best teams that qualify for the Euros? Same best teams that qualify for the World Cup are also in the Euros. So
that's why for me,
you get the best of the Euros in the World Cup as well as the best elsewhere. Now the question you have to ask is: are the other European nations, the other nations of the world, are they better than? Because I think you get 16 European teams in the World Cup. So, are the other 16 nations in the world, are their teams better than the other 16 or 8 teams at European level?
Like Barella.
And I would say, so are Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Uruguay, South Korea, Australia, Nigeria, are they better than the other 16? So we're talking Wales, we're talking Hungary, Denmark, Poland, Ukraine, etc. And I would say
they can be.
I would say I would back them to beat them.
Yeah, wait, Neeks, wasn't it South Korea in the last World Cup that almost knocked out Belgium in the quarterfinal?
Japan. That was Japan.
Oh, it was Japan, exactly. You got Japan.
South Korea knocked out Germany out of the World Cup group.
Yeah, and you got Japan in the quarterfinal. They were 1-0 up and almost knocked out Belgium.
2-0 up.
Yeah, it was 2-0 up. So don't give me none of that. You got the South Koreans and your Japan.
I said the Euros to me, I just see it as it's just like a European FA Cup. That's all it is, really. Because
all right, and what's harder to win, the Euros or the FA Cup or the Champions League?
Well, like I said, I can see what he's saying, but I don't agree. I would say that obviously the World Cup is most definitely harder because there's more in the pot. Like, there's more quality in the pot. It's not like just closed off.
There was a time when the Euros, I said time, 2 Euros ago, when there was it was a 16-team tournament. And I would say, cool, I understand what you're saying because every team you play can beat you because it's the top 16 in Europe. But those 16 aren't necessarily the top 16 teams in the world, but you won't get like there's no potential easy ride to a quarterfinal when 16 teams because all of them are quality. But now that there's
maybe
24
that's
teams,
what I think that's where he's going with it. Like in the World Cup,
maybe.
you can lose like
but now there's 24 teams, third place in the group qualifies. It's a bloody joke. I said yesterday, it's not the group of death, it's the group of life. Because every team, all the best teams from it should qualify. And all you do by being in that group is prevent yourself from playing against those teams again until you get to a semis or a final. So it's your easiest way to a final in the Euros this year is to be in the group of death. That's ridiculous. It should be our hardest route. Yeah, I don't know. When it was 16 teams, I would get it. I would understand. But, big up Triple Z Dina 45. Says R.I.P. Kipster. Yes, I'm aware of some YouTuber who died recently. I think he had some heart issues. I think he might need a heart transplant. I actually don't know much about him. The way everyone was talking about it, obviously he was very well known in the YouTubing community, Man United fan. I actually didn't really know about him, but young boy, I think it was about 17 maybe. Yeah, so yeah, RIP to him. I think there was a campaign he wanted to get his channel up to 10K. They were able to do it, but that was after he passed away. Well done to everyone for that. And F says, don't get it twisted, I agree, but it's like the FA Cup equals World Cup and Euros equals League Cup.
Nah, man.
No, he's right. He's right. In a set, that's how it should be, because in the League Cup, it's only Football League teams. So from Division 2 right to the Premier League, whereas the FA Cup includes every team in the country. So Man United could play Havant and Waterlooville because they qualified through the qualifying rounds. And you're like, oh, that's easier than playing, I don't know, a Southend or a Brentford who's in Championship or League 1, League 2. I get that, because you might play a Panama instead of, you got to do better than that. You have got to. Insigne has got to hit the target, if not score. That's poor. So I get that.
Handball, but
no, I'm not sure how far. No, it was right. I think his hand was right now by his body.
No, there was a cross in the box and the ball hit the hand.
No, yes, I'm saying I think his hand was by his body. You'll see from the.
Oh, Insigne, that is awful.
But the thing with the League Cup is that teams don't play their strongest team. So in essence, the theory of the League Cup should be harder than the FA Cup, but because teams don't play their strongest,
oh shit! Yeah, you have seen the replay.
No,
you already saw it.
Which one carries more pressure, Euros or World Cup?
Oh,
World Cup. World Cup.
Has to be World Cup. Has to be. For some nations, however, some European nations never play in the World Cup, but they'll play but they qualify for the Euros, and that's their pinnacle. So obviously, it's less teams that actually get through to a World Cup from any one nation. But yeah, definitely a World Cup. I mean, if you win, you're playing against the best of the world, which is strange because what's more prestigious, the Champions League or the Club World Cup? It's the Champions League, isn't it? Obviously, you can't win the Club World Cup without winning the Champions League. But if you don't win the Club World Cup, no one ain't gonna really whatever. You're just the champions of Europe. But that's
Let's say, so who right now is not the Euros? That Hakimi guy, the Haaland, a few transfer targets.
Hakimi's in you're talking about transfer targets, because Hakimi's not European. He's Morocco?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think of all the potential transfers. Just thinking if England come home, then we can start again to this Harry Kane transfer saga. As soon as England come out of this tournament, that is going very quietly under the radar. Not a lot is being said about it, especially with Harry Kane, especially with this Fonseca manager that's coming in. I'm pretty sure he's not ready to stay around for that. So.
Harry Kane.
I don't think Levy will let him go anyway. He'll be like, nope, you're not going to no one in the Prem.
let's talk about Grealish to Man City. So Sancho to Man United. That's looking like.
What are you doing, Bonucci, man?
Actually, how many Italian defenders have I got in my team? I'll take a 0-0. No, I wouldn't. I need Immobile to do his thing, to be honest.
I need a goal before I head off, man.
Huh?
Because I don't want it to be like last time I did the watch along. As soon as I go, that's when everything happens.
Yeah, that guy. He missed Havertz going in the Champions League. Terrible.
Literally had to go.
His hands away from his body.
Stepped away for 1 minute. Goals everywhere.
Ooh, his hands away from his body. I think that might be a handball.
All right, I'll see shortly.
Is VAR active in this tournament?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It better be.
Well, maybe not actually. Let's see.
Oh, I see it now.
Let's see. No. Too close. Nothing could do.
That's 2 handball shouts now in a row.
Mm-hmm. This ain't easy for Nadal, I hear you, man. This ain't easy.
Losing?
No, 1-1 in the third set. But he was just a potential break. Oh, he was a break point now. This Djokovic guy's kind of good, isn't it?
He's the best, man. That's not a penalty, man.
No, it's not. Breakpoint Djokovic. Oh!
Wait, what's he saying?
Got to score that. Yeah, that's a good save.
Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, he's saying that there's a new law change on 1st of July, and I didn't quite hear what he said. It is or it isn't affecting this tournament.
Well, it's not July yet, so.
No, I know, but I think he said because. I think he said.
Did he say it is affecting it? Maybe.
He's got to do better than that. Yeah, he was saying because it starts before the 1st of July, but the tournament runs to and through the 1st of July. They're gonna start a bit earlier. I couldn't understand what he was saying, man. I missed what he said.
Maybe it is. I didn't. What's the rule change? In terms of what?
Handball rule. He was saying that the reason why that wasn't a handball. There's new rules.
Yeah, you're right. It does take whatever the rule is. It does take part of the tournament. This tournament. Let me find it. New handball rule.
Yeah, but he was saying starts at the 1st of July, but because this tournament runs through past the 1st of July, they're gonna put it in place. What a save, by the way.
UEFA have confirmed that a new handball rule will be used at Euro 2020.
Okay.
The rule. Sorry, 1 second. I mean, I don't think what he's talking about affects it anyway. But the rule has been implemented to not penalise attackers if they accidentally commit a handball in the build-up to a goal. The law was established in March by the IFAB, and the chairman of referees claims it will give attackers more freedom during the tournament. The way the law has been rewritten is more according to the spirit of football and gives players the freedom to play football. Officials mentioned the unnatural position argument and clarified that not every touch of a player's hand or arm when the ball is an offence, stating that an unnatural position will be if the player made their body unnaturally bigger. The new rule now states it is a handball if a player deliberately touches the ball with their hand or arm, for example, moving the hand or arm towards the ball, touches the ball with their hand or arm when it has made their body unnaturally bigger. A player is considered to have made their body unnaturally bigger when the position of their hand or arm is not a consequence of or justifiable by the player's body movement for that specific situation. By having their hand or arm in such a position, the player takes a risk of their hand or arm being hit by the ball and penalized. Or, sorry, one second. It's a handball if a player scores in the opponent's goal directly from their hand or arm, even if accidental, including by the goalkeeper or immediately after the ball has touched their hand or arm, even if accidental. So the accidental handball that leads to a teammate scoring will no longer be considered an offense if accidental. But if you handball it directly into the goal, even if it's accidental, it will still remain as handball. And these are 1 down again. So yeah, that's the new handball rule. But what he was saying there, I don't think that the new rule has nothing to do with what he just said there, because it's all about the attacking phase. Still 0-0. 25 minutes gone. Couple chances. Say again.
Can we get a goal?
Tell Keely to get that header on target then. Into the top bins.
Top bins, man. That's what you need.
To be fair, I always say headers are hard to score. I can never fault in front of scoring it. But that Insigne, he should have done better with that chance that he had.
Should have at least.
That guy did wonders for me in FM13.
Lorenzo Insigne. He was at Napoli. Him and Hamzik.
Not gonna lie. Italy look kind of good, you know. Looking decent.
They are. Decent.
Oh, with Jorginho in the centre, man.
Why do you hate Jorginho so much?
I'm telling you, this guy's got a slip in him all tournament, bro. He's gonna lose the ball right at the wrong time.
He's in my fantasy team. I'm hoping to get a penalty.
Oh, you got him in?
Yeah, 6 million.
I would have never picked him. I don't know the pricing, but he's a defensive player, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but the other options around that price, I got him and Kimmich. You know, Kante's 5.5. What's Kante gonna do? What's Kante gonna do for my team?
Wait, how much is Kimmich?
6 million as well, same as Jorginho.
Wait, so why are you picking so many cheap midfielders?
Oh, not so many. I got 2, but let me bring up my team actually.
Wait, Bruno, man. Why you not got Bruno?
Oh, listen, let me bring up my team.
Okay. See your team.
Actually, let me see if I can.
What's the budget? 100 mil?
100 mil, and it rises to 105 after the group stages.
And then another extra 5 at the quarters and then the semis or just 105?
When my workplace
launches 105.
Okay.
When my workplace launches the fantasy football, I'm about to give you, man, the codes. Apparently, there's this guy that's won it 4 years in a row straight. Someone needs to come in there and knock him off his high horse, man.
Wait, so just a quick question, you lot. Any of you lot get a sweepstake at work or anything?
No, I didn't enter it.
No, not at work. I haven't been in the office for God knows over a year now. But there was nothing at work. I didn't see any email go around. It would have been me who probably did it usually, but I haven't been into the office. But I did one with Ramon's friends, and they did it in a way that sorry, 1 second. They did it in a way that you don't draw a team. So I think there's only 16 of us. And basically you draw a position of qualifier through to the knockout rounds, basically. So I drew the winner of group E, I think it was, or F.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get you.
So I drew the winner of Spain's group. Oh, that's looking like a penalty, you know.
Oh, I just seen it.
That's looking like a penalty.
Wait, the one where he pushed him over?
I see his legs tripping, and you see another replay in a second. That's looking a bit. We're not Jorginho penalty, man. Come on, referee. Referee.
You're not looking at it. There's the heart that you man are looking for from Turkey.
No, that's a penalty.
I think it is.
That is a penalty.
So you're saying VAR got it wrong?
I don't know how far this is ahead, but at the moment where I'm at, they're checking. No, there's no penalty.
Somebody got it wrong. I'll tell you that.
Guess it's not penalty.
I'm gonna bring up my team in a second.
Well, that's a little discussion that we got to have at halftime. Why wasn't that given? That was a penalty. What's going on there?
Bruno.
Where's Neeks' Jorginho penalty?
What is that, man? Where the final third passes are whack, man.
I'm being robbed, mate.
Referee, man, not a free kick, man. Play on.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I got the way you did it was actually kind of good because it gives everyone a little bit of hope. Like someone got something good.
Yeah, so everyone has something in the knockout rounds.
Yeah, no, I got Portugal. No faith in them. I don't think they'll even get out of the group personally.
They have to get out of the group. It's 3 teams. They can't, as long as they beat Hungary.
No. It's 3 teams. The third place is for the best 4 place.
Yeah, 4 out of 6. If they beat Hungary, they're through pretty much. Because all 6 third place teams ain't getting 3 points. I guarantee you. I mean, I can't.
Man. No, man, they are, man. They are. Because when you look at it, they got the group of death, which means every other group, there's a win in it for everybody.
Not if you're North Macedonia and Scotland. You're going to get the third place teams with like 1 or 2 points at most.
Put it like this. If they finish third,
they ain't winning
the tournament.
Say that again. If they what?
If they finish third, they ain't winning the tournament, whether they get through or not.
Carl, they finished third in the last Euros and won the tournament.
No, they didn't.
They finished third.
They drew all 3 games in the group.
And finished second.
Their last group game, they drew 3-3 with Hungary. I think they were behind every time in the game. I can't remember who the other games were, but they drew 3-3.
Well, you know what they say. Lightning don't strike in the same place twice.
They didn't win a game inside 90 minutes other than the semi-final. So the first 3 games they drew.
Yeah, man, they're rubbish. That's why I got them as dark horses, man. They're rubbish.
They were a very pragmatic side.
That's how they drew themselves to a final. God,
look at Chiellini, man. The guy looks about 72 years old, man. Golly. They got Italy got thing in their squad.
Oh,
what do you call it? The football manager centre back god. They got Ramagnoli.
Oh yes,
in their squad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He used to be at AC Milan when we used to buy him. Yeah. That guy was a FM god, man. Him and Brazilian centre back Dede.
Oh
yeah, Dede. Oh, I used to buy him from, was it Sao Paulo?
Yeah. And he had a 20 million release clause. It was going straight in for him. He was at the first buy every time we start a new game.
Dede. So funny. There's been a lot of FM centre backs that were meant to be good, and I don't see them now, man. Unheard of.
Prediction thing, innit?
Yep.
They ain't got a clue. Freddie Adu was one of the best players.
Oh my God, the American guy
back in the days.
Was he American? USA?
American, yeah.
Yeah, what a guy.
15 years old.
He used to bat up for USA with one other person. Who was it that was with him? Was it Dos Santos? Giovanni? No, it wasn't.
Giovanni's Mexican.
Yeah, it was someone else.
I don't know. There's Dempsey, Landon Donovan.
I think it was Landon Donovan, you know. I think it was him. He used to bat it up with him.
Josie Altidore. He's trying. You don't hit the like button while you're there. They miss Italy. Miss Marco Verratti. Where is Verratti actually? Whoa!
He's in the squad. I looked at their squad and he was in the squad. I don't know why he's not playing, but
He's a bit injury prone. That's the main problem. Because there's been talk about Pogba going to PSG. I think it was Kimpembe and someone else. They were doing like a little media thing, and they kind of asked Pogba, "Oh, are you talking to, I don't know what the guy's name is, Al Khalefi or whatever is the PSG president?" And he's like, "Huh?" He's like, transfer. He's like, "No, no, no," and just walked away, with a smile on his face. And he did it. I think he did a interview with RMC Sport, and they were asking about whether or not he wants to go to or if he's speaking to PSG. He's like, "I don't speak to anyone. I haven't got the president's number. My agent deals with everything." So I think there's definitely talk. Well, we know for a fact there's talk about Pogba leaving this summer, without a shadow of a doubt. It's just about who can stump up the cash. Realistically, at this, in these times, it's like PSG's the only one with the money. So if PSG can pay us for him, and I was like, listen, I will take Verratti in a swap deal, but the way this guy's always injured,
you don't need that.
I really don't. And Pogba's already had his injury issues at Man United. Like he starts playing well, getting to a good little run, and then gets an injury. It's happened, other than his first year, it's pretty much happened every season, and it's so frustrating. So frustrating, man. But yeah, I don't know what a good price is for Man United for Pogba. What do they want? 70? It's a lot for a person with 1 year left in the contract, but it's Pogba. Hazard had 1 year left when he went to shot on target at least. Hazard had 1 year left when he went to Real Madrid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they got a fee that rose to like 130 in the end. So if we can do our business good.
No, man, everyone likes to bump Man United. Don't watch that.
We're trying to swing a deal. So the latest on Jadon Sancho, I think there's £10 million difference in our bid and what they want. And I think that's to do with add-ons, because I think we want to put clauses such as if he does this or if he does that as an individual, whereas they want to put clauses in that's team related. So we will say, if he wins the Ballon d'Or, for example, they would like, no, if you win the Premier League, those kind of things.
Well, Man United dilly-dallying over things like this. Like, just give...
You know why? Because they can afford to, because no one else ain't going to go in for him.
And for me, like...
Until someone goes in for him. Then they're screwed, because they're dilly-dallying about all of this. And then, let's say, for instance, Chelsea be like, "Oh, we're selling Ziyech. Right, let's get Sancho now." We're not gonna be like, "Oh, over this. No. We're gonna go in and say, "Here's the 70 mil," and then Man United are now in the mud. Then what? All of this dilly-dallying, like, just give the people them the money.
See, the thing is, like, I don't have an issue with that this kind of negotiation, as long as you get the player in the end. That's my thing. But there's been instances where we do this and still don't get the player. Bruno Fernandes, 6 months later we got him. What could we have done if we had him earlier? Jadon Sancho, it's a year later. We should have had him in last year. But if you take that out, we're 3 or 4 days into the new transfer window and we're only 10 million apart, I'm calm.
Is Manchester United really the only club after him?
Not only one after, well, yes, after him. If we're going to be honest in terms of putting in a bid, there's clubs that are monitoring, like Chelsea's monitoring. Man City have kind of ruled himself out because I think, well, he's ruled Man City out, what should I say? Because obviously he came from Man City, he's like, he doesn't want to really go back there. Teams on the continent ain't got money. So you're going to be honest, the only teams that can afford him right now is Man United, Man City, and Chelsea. Take Man City out of it.
And PSG.
And PSG, yeah, and PSG. Take PSG out of it because he wants to go. He said he wants to go back to England, so take PSG out. He said he doesn't want to go back to Man City, so take Man City out. That leaves Man United and Chelsea. How many wingers do you need? You got Pulisic, you got Ziyech, you got Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Them men are going, bro.
You
hear that?
You say that they're still here.
Them men are going. Them men are going, bro.
And he does like he's from London, but he grew up in Manchester, obviously with the football and all that kind of stuff. Man United have shown him. Man United actually wanted him when he left Man City back in 2017, I think it was, or 2018. So his interest for him has been there since then, but he chose to go to Germany. So when you make someone that kind of a priority, it's like he's kind of probably got his heart set. Yeah, I'm gonna go Man United, and Chelsea's like,
until Chelsea bids 70 mil.
And
he says,
Chelsea's priority
you're gonna play with Haaland again in England.
Well, if you went out and got Haaland and said, "Boom, we got Haaland, we want to come play with him," he might say, "Yes, let's go," because he's a Chelsea fan. He's a boyhood Chelsea fan.
Listen, that's mad. Let's say we do sign Haaland, and that's it. He like, yeah, Sancho, here's some real. You're playing with Haaland. It would be you, and you'd have Havertz too. Would you? Yeah, you're laughing, mate.
And this is why last year, like, I was mad that we didn't get Sancho for footballing reasons because we needed Sancho. But some Man United fans were going on the case of if we don't get him now, we're never going to get him. We had a free run at him, and we're not going to get that again. And I said, what are you basing that on? We're in COVID now. We don't know when fans are coming back. There's no guarantee that the clubs that ain't got money now are going to have the money next year. And here we are in exactly the same position as we were last year. Nobody ain't got money except for a few English clubs. That's literally it. So I was frustrated.
Listen, Delfra has said this Italy team is average at best. That's all I'm seeing here. Like, I'm just seeing nothing. Like, in the final third. Yeah. Seeing nothing.
And this is why
no one has actually shined like here, right? I ain't seen nothing.
There was a question going around on Twitter about what's the hardest thing. I think like between Michael Owen, Cesc Fabregas, and someone else. What's the hardest thing to do? Score goals, create goals, or defend? And for me, it's scoring goals. Scoring goals.
Defend. Everyone can sit back and defend.
And this is what. Oh, so they're playing on when the ball hits the ref in the Premier League. You have to drop the ball. But if you can, if it's a one-on-one defend, maybe it might be harder. But as a team, you can just sit back and defend. We're in numbers. You don't have to be great individually as a defender. You know, the Burnleys do that, for example. Scoring goals. That's why goal scorers go for so much money, because it's the hardest part of the game. It's you one or maybe two, and there's 10 men in the box. Like, it's impossible. It's actually impossible.
Can we get a goal before I go? Come on. What is this, man?
Who's your favorites again? Chance? Oh,
favorites. Who's my favorites?
The guy said England everything, man.
Oh yeah.
I said they're dark horses, and I said they'll win it, but I didn't actually I didn't choose a favorites. No, I didn't say that England were favorites because I don't remember saying that. I'll say favorites. Probably the easy choice, which is France, but with all that drama that's going on with Giroud and Mbappe.
Oh no, that's a dive. Book him for diving, man. Book him for diving.
Who knows what's even gonna happen here, man? I think it's a toss-up between Portugal and France, man. Big toss-up for them as favorites.
I just saw
Look at this.
I just saw a tweet. There's a poll from Forward, Chelsea fan. What did he say? Let me get it back up. He said, where's it gone? The question, where's it gone, man? The question of all Europe needs answering. Oh, is that humble? The balls are going everywhere. I mean, the question of Europe needs answering. Which country has the better food?
The better what?
Which country has the better food? Italy or Turkey?
I can't hear say better food.
Yeah, man, food.
Yeah.
That what? It'll be turkey.
Golly.
You sure?
Yeah, man. That Turkish bread is a treat, man.
I hear what you're saying, but
Italian
boy,
baguette. No, that's French, isn't it?
listen.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
his hands away from his
you
body.
can't talk about them. You can't get bolognese.
Italian garlic bread.
Lasagna.
All Italy got is like good pizza.
They got no pasta as well. What are you talking about?
Does lasagna count?
Penalty check. 1 second. Potential penalty check. His hands away from his body. Oh, they playing on. I think the only thing that might have saved him is the fact that the distance between the kicker and where he was, but his hand was away from his body without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. I think he slightly got away from that. Jorginho robbed. Oh yeah. What are you saying? Food, Javon.
No, Turkey.
Italian.
Wait. Halloumi cheese is Turkish, right?
Greek.
Oh, that's what I was basing it off of. I go Italy.
What's that? Is it lasagna?
Lasagna, that's Italian.
Listen, can't go wrong with a good lasagna, you know.
I think for
me, everyone. I don't understand. It's like everyone. They're always out for me. They're still good enough to beat England.
You're an England merchant, isn't it?
Yeah, anyone could be anyone, bro. Like you're going on like everyone's going on like I think England is the best team in the world and they can't be beaten. Like get a grip, guys. Not every day try to get a one up on me. Not every day.
Yeah, the distance between the kicker and the defender was very, very close.
I'll be honest. Italy should have had 2 penalties in this game.
Yeah.
Half time 0-0 between Turkey and Italy. We'll get the stats up in a second.
All right, we'll jump off. Hopefully, can be back later.
Cool. Let me get my team up. So this is my fantasy football team.
I saw that. You know what, Neeks? I'm very disappointed in you.
So I'll read it. I got Schmeichel in goal, Šilić, Pau Torres, is it Spinoza? I can't remember his name now. The Italian left back. Cancelo, Jorginho, Thorgan Hazard, Bruno Fernandes, Burak Yilmaz, Immobile, and Lukaku. Now, at one point, I had Pogba over Thorgan Hazard, but we got to be realistic. Pogba don't really score an assist, does he? I mean, he can do a thing, but he doesn't really. He'll get a goal in the tournament and maybe 2 assists at best. Thorgan Hazard, the Belgium are playing some whack teams. I was like, yeah, let me get a few of their attackers in. On the bench. I say on the bench, you can make substitutions at any point during the match day. So I'll bring those players in as their team plays and take out the ones, that haven't scored many points. So I got Wojciech Szczesny on the bench, Kimpembe, Kimmich, and there's a £4 million Hungary player called Nego. So he's literally just there because I want to use my money elsewhere, to be honest. So what do you think, Gal? What are you disappointed in?
It's like you look at it and it just feels the team is weak, man. Where's the elite players? Like you've got no like. I know that they're probably expensive, and I haven't looked at the site, and they're probably expensive. But there's no Kevin De Bruyne, there's no Ronaldo, there's no Harry Kane. Like I don't know, man. I just feel like it's just lacking a bit of, eliteness, isn't it?
I hear you. Kevin De Bruyne and Hazard are both injured at the moment, or their things on doubt. So I stayed away from them. Harry Kane's playing Croatia, and I just don't know what England's going to do in that game. I can bring him in.
Listen to me. England winning that game 4-0, bro.
Well, listen, we're winning 4-0 and bringing him in for the rest of the tournament, innit? But he's about 12 million, so I'll have to like take out probably 2 players and take out Immobile, bring him in, and take out someone else. Lukaku is an elite player. He doesn't sound elite, maybe, but the man is banging goals in Syria, banging goals for Belgium. He's an elite striker. Ronaldo's 12 million. So I was like, do I go with Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes? Do I go Ronaldo but leave Bruno Fernandes out? I needed a little more panache in the midfield. Look at my midfield's lacking.
Yeah, I can see that.
All I've got is Bruno. Bruno's the only like guaranteed source of attacking points in that midfield.
I'm making a team right now and joining the league because I can see that there's nothing coming out of this game. So it's alright. I missed this game.
You might. I don't know how it works. You might miss the whole match day. I'm not sure.
What? Oh, the whole match? Wait, what?
Yeah, you might try it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. But I might be bugging. But yeah, we'll see in it. We'll see. I only made my team like half an hour before the deadline, so I didn't like. Sometimes you make a team and you have a little time to sleep on it and think. I barely had it. I was like, whatever, in it. We'll see how it goes. What's happening in the tennis? Nadal better not be losing, Italy has pasta, pizza, lasagna, ice cream, and cappuccino. I do like my Turkish food. We've got a couple of Turkish restaurants in that I've gone to. Oh, I've been to in England.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I only missed the Turkey game.
Oh, okay, then you're good then.
It says Portugal's first game is against Hungary. It is against Hungary, right? Yeah. All right, that's cool.
I got Cancelo and Bruno Fernandes for that.
How much is Cancelo?
6. Most expensive. Oh no. The most expensive defender is actually Portugal's left back, Guerreiro. Damn, Djokovic a break up in this third set. Nadal has never lost a match at Roland Garros after winning the first set. He might today. He might.
Can Turkey turn it around and get some opportunities, or is this so much pressure being placed on the defense of Turkey that eventually they're going to break? Turkey's never won a match in the Euros when
who's Belgium's first choice fullbacks?
Cancelo and Guerreiro.
No, not Portugal. Belgium.
Oh, Belgium. Sorry, they play wing backs. Hazard, Fulgen Hazard, and it could be Castagna, but I'm not 100% sure.
So they don't play Munier. I feel like Munier plays.
Could be. I'm not 100% sure.
And their first choice centre backs is it still them old granddads, Alderweireld and Vertonghen, and them and Vermaelen?
It's definitely Alderweireld. I think it's Vertonghen as well. I'm not 100% sure.
I want one defender, but I just what? It's best just to look at the Belgium lineups.
They've got Denaya, Boyata. Comment here from Adaj Free says ESPN saying the Euros are better than the World Cup. Such European bias. Definitely European bias. It's not better. It's not better. Like even if you believe it's more competitive, which again I disagree because there's big teams, especially in South America, that will beat a lot of these European sides. It's not better because the World Cup is a bigger unification of cultures and fans and everything. Like when you see some of the African teams and the South American teams, and you see, some of them bringing their musical instruments into the ground, all them kind of thing. It's a different kind of energy that you don't even get with the Euros.
I heard that.
Come on, Rafa. Come on, Rafa. Come on. Oh, are we gonna get a goal in this game?
I hope so, man. I need it to be Italy.
It needs to be Immobile. It was a toss-up between Immobile and Griezmann or Benzema. I was just thinking, France has got a tough group. When they play Hungary, cool, I'll bring in their big boys. But I don't know what's going to happen against Germany and Portugal. I really don't. Let's bring out the stats for this match. Let's see. You lot in the chat, let me know your prediction for this match. Because I'm just...
Who is MKD, man? What?
Yeah, let me know your prediction for the match.
Oh, okay, I get it. All right, so Austria. All right, let's see what we got going on. Who's Austria got these days, man?
Where? So Italy's won their last how many matches? I heard it was 9, and I think they're unbeaten in like over 25 matches. That's crazy.
Who's that?
Italy, apparently.
Yep. Told you they won their last 9, not conceded.
All right, so wait, Turkey seriously had 0 shots.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I told you, man, they were dead, man. I don't know why you lot hyped them, and you didn't remember telling me on the last podcast that, you know what, I can see them topping this group. I don't know how you, man, see that, man. They are dead.
Well, listen, unless Italy win, then they got a good chance of topping it, isn't it?
Listen, Switzerland and Wales will hold them one. Watch.
Gareth Bale. 14 shots for Italy, 8 on target. No. 8 off target. 3 on target. 8 free blocked. 3 corners, 1 offside. Possession is 64 to 36 in Italy's favor. Complete domination. Without getting a goal. Passes attempted 375 to 179. Pass completed 325 to 140, and more distance covered as well. But the most important is the scoreline. And I'm sure both Switzerland and Wales will be looking at it as like, yeah, we'll take a draw. We'll take a draw for this game. And I'm sure one of them will want to be winning the first game against, obviously, Wales or Switzerland. And put himself in a position again. I think one win qualifies you through your group, because I can't see all 6 third place teams getting 3 points. So Switzerland and Wales might be looking at each other like, we win one of these games, we're through. Unless, of course, you win a game and you end up 4th in your group, then you got no chance. What? We will have to see.
Are Scotland terrible?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, if they get a point, they would have done well. No matters 1-0 Italy at this rate. I hear that. Harsif says Chiesa should come on 2-1 Italy. I actually felt Chiesa.
Wait, who should come on?
Chiesa.
Oh.
I actually felt Kaiser should have started.
Moise Keane should have started, bro.
What's that? Djokovic 5-3 up in the third set.
Damn, Nadal holding licks.
Oh, the licks, man.
That guy's a machine, you know.
I need to regularly check. I always regularly check the who's won the most championships. I mean, not the most, but the numbers. Men's Grand Slam winners. Let's see. Obviously, we know that Federer's got the most. Let's see. So Federer's on. They're both. So Federer and Nadal are both on 20. I thought Federer was on 21. I thought Federer was on 21.
Yeah, so did I. I thought he was on 21. I'm pretty sure he was on 21.
I thought he was. Let's see this. Federer, no, it's 20. So if Nadal was to win this Grand Slam, he would go past Federer, and he would be the GOAT. But if if Djokovic wins it, Djokovic could easily win Wimbledon, and that will put all three of them on 20. That will put all three of them on 20 if Djokovic wins the next two tournaments. Damn. This is tricky. It's funny because Nadal started winning these Grand Slams earlier than any of them. He won his first at 19, and Federer won at 22, and Djokovic won his first one at 21. Nadal started at 19. So Federer's got 6 Australian Opens, 1 French, 8 Wimbledon, and 5 US. Rafa has 1 Australian, 13 French, 2 Wimbledon, and 4 US. Djokovic has 9 Australian, 1 French, 5 Wimbledon, and 3 US. Crazy. Kyle, can Ronaldo win this Euro? That's the question from Delpra.
Can Ronaldo win this Euros? I mean, he can. He definitely can. And I mean, if he does, I got some strong words to say, but we'll leave that for if he wins it. If he doesn't win it, you're never gonna know what I'm thinking. Maybe we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it at that. But no, he can. Like I said, he can. I got them down as my dark horses, isn't it? So it's definitely possible. I mean, they've got some elite players from the back right to the front. You know, they've got Silva and Bruno, Ronaldo, and they've got some elite players. Cancelo. If they get it right, they can beat anyone on their day. But that's the same to be said about all the good teams on their day. France can beat anyone. They're the World Cup holders.
Mm-hmm. In other news, West Indies are 2 wickets down, trailing by 199, and we're going to lose this match in 3 days.
How many overs left? Was there no overs?
No, it's test match.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to lose this match in 3 days.
Wait, if you're 2 wickets down with trailing by 199, you can get 199 8 wickets.
Yeah, but this is our second inning. So our first innings we got bowled out for 97.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Exactly. Then South Africa made 322. We're now 26 for 2, so we need 199 more just to make them bat again. So if we get 200 more, they need 1 run to win.
Damn, man.
Embarrassing, man. Yeah, and we had 2 good series recently against Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. We're above South Africa in the bloody rankings, and this is what we're doing. It's embarrassing at home as well. Harshif says, "Not gonna lie, I'd rather play Belotti. Need that aerial presence. He's an option, definitely an option. They're just lacking. There were 14 shots, but only 3 on target. And other than the Chiellini header, the keeper ain't been stretched. He ain't been like, other than that header, great save. Been some long rangers, just rolling towards the keeper. Yeah, they're lacking a bit of the penetration.
Excuse me?
You heard me. They're lacking the penetration. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. Referee. Evening LCFC. Boya, don't let the fact of this shocking first half distract you from the fact that it's coming home. If England win it, I mean, all those years, I guess it would be worth it, innit, for all the England fans. All those years. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, my lighting. All those years. Ooh. Was he offside? He's offside. It's coming on. Djokovic serving for the third set by 4 and 30-15. England are my dark horses, but it all depends on the draw. It all depends on the draw. Because they could top their group and end up playing Portugal, France, or Germany in the last 16. And that's not, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed loss, but it's far from an easy win.
I hear you.
Far from it. If England win, I've got to get a folding trim. A Gaza. Got to get a Gaza. Do you think Southgate's going to start Foden?
No.
Do you think he's going to start Grealish?
I'd be yes, and I say that because Grealish played the last 2 games, didn't he, for England?
Yeah.
And because he's been out for a long time, I think at the end of the season for Aston Villa, he came off the bench and then in the third to last game, and then started the last 2 games. So for Aston Villa, I think he only played 3 of the last games for them, and not all of them were 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he probably played him to get him some more match fitness, because he probably wants him to be that first choice on that left side.
Turkey breaking.
Which means
I think the real
is he going to start Sancho? That's the question that needs to be asked, because I don't think he starts Sancho.
I don't think he does either. I think he's going to start
that's a big mistake. And that's a big mistake.
I think he's going to start Rashford and Grealish. Sterling hasn't played. Did Sterling play in any of his warm-up games? I don't remember. Maybe he played
no, he didn't.
I think he's going to start Rashford and Grealish. The issue is like, as I said, England's issue is that Sterling and Rashford are bang out of form. If either of them were on form, then Nadal break back. Come on, Rafa. Yeah, if either of them are on form, I think you have to start one of them with Grealish, because Kane ain't gonna give you no pacing behind. Grealish ain't gonna give you pace behind. They're both gonna come to the ball or get the ball into feet. Whether that be obviously for Kane as a number 9, Grealish deeper. Whereas Rashford and Sterling will run in behind. I think you just need to have both elements in your forward line, because you can't just it's on goal. 1-0 to Italy. Own goal. Who put that in? That better not be my right back.
Go, man. And let's go.
Locatelli cross.
Let's go, man.
Who put that into
Say
the back
something,
of the net?
man. Say something.
1-0 Italy.
Yeah, I hope that's your defender.
No, it's not. Ball is spread to the right wing. He's onside. He just hit him. He tried to twist his body to try and angle it away, but it just hit his midriff or his shoulder. No, it wasn't Locatelli. It was Berardi. It was Berardi. Brady, even.
Is that ever a handball? I didn't actually quite see it properly. Was that?
What, for the goal?
Yeah.
Well, it went in, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if he deliberately dived in with his arm, they give a penalty.
What, instead of the goal?
Yeah.
The goal is the advantage, isn't it? Play advantage. I'm not sure if it did hit his.
I don't know. I'm watching it again. And I can't even tell.
I'm not sure if it did hit his.
Right, this one's real slow motion. I'll get to see it here. I think it did. I think he did handball it.
Demiral. So no, not my guy.
Okay.
Nearly put him in, but
He should have left it. There was no one behind him.
Oh, save. Oh. Italy turning up the pressure now. Italy are turning up the pressure now. Yeah, it was Berardi. His cross came off Demiral, the centre back. Well, we got to go. The tournament is alive.
And the first goal of the tournament is an own goal.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Because of Turkey's lack of a pressing system, Jorginho's getting a lot of time on the ball and has been a better midfielder. I mean, yeah, you can't. If you give Jorginho time on the ball, he will pass you to death. The reason why he sometimes struggles in the Premier League is because they don't allow him to do that. They stick a man on him, and he hasn't got the physicality to deal with it.
Wait, who's that?
Jorginho.
Oh.
But in the international football, which is generally a bit slower, and how many teams play a high press or a pressing game? Spain did it in their pomp. Maybe Germany.
Maybe Brazil.
Here's midriff. But most teams, international football is just much slower, and it suits these kind of players. So even when you look at these tournaments, you think, "Oh, I'm gonna look at this player. I might want to go buy this player." You have to really, really do extensive research because just the way that international football is played compared to Premier League football, completely different. Even Turkey's in. Oh,
Nika, enough. We don't need Turkey scoring.
I wouldn't mind that. I got Burak Yilmaz up front.
No man, I got a cheeky little something down on Italy to win in it.
Yeah, well, Italy can win 3-2, innit?
No. I need it to be easy and less of a heartache. I must say, Turkey have been very fortunate because they should be 3-0 down because they
you got to put him in. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. That's poor. You got to do better there. Between the two of you got to do better there. Yeah, Turkey deserve to be behind. Lucky it's only 1-0. Italy playing well. All right, so Italy are through to the next round. That was easy. Who's up next?
This is when the Euros and picking your squad becomes hard because when their team wins their first 2 matches, you're thinking maybe they're not going to play any of the first teams and just rest up.
Well, this is it, and they got this. There's 2 rules. Like they've got the wild card, Did that go out? Oh, what a shot by Nadal. They've got the wild card and they've got what we would call free hit in our FPL, but they call it something else. And I'm slightly confused. Like, do I change it like when can I? I'm baffed. I'm actually baffed. When do I use it? Because there's only 3 match days. There's only 3 match days. So
there's only 3 match days.
You use it on the second one, and then you use your wild card on the third one, because then you can change pretty much your whole team for the second, for the next round, and again and again. So it's like it's real. You see when you read the rules, you see one of the.
What is Chiellini thinking, man? This guy trying to score from the halfway line. Is this man? This guy's crazy.
Someone went down in the box looking for a pen.
Right, guys, I'm down to £24.5 million remaining, and I've got 1 defender and 1 midfielder to pick. Oh no, 1 defender, 2 midfielders.
Okay, decent amount of money available. Djokovic break point at 5-5.
Let's see. Who is a class midfielder? France are gonna tuck in Germany. Timo Werner? Is he a midfielder in this thing?
Timo Werner is a striker on there. Well, you're a striker in real life. That's why he's a striker on there. Well, he's supposed to be a striker in real life anyway.
Mate, you're hating. All right, so you're good, man. You got Joshua Kimmich, and his first game is against France. Golly, that's heart wrenching.
My bench for a rainy day.
Well, after watching this game, guys, I can absolutely guarantee you, I can promise you, Italy ain't winning the Euros. These guys are far from clinical. They are wasting so many chances. Oh my goodness, man.
Far from clinical. They need a gunman up front.
Moise Keane, I know.
Other than, so who's the last few teams to win the Euros? So you've got
Portugal
went last year. You got Ronaldo.
Yeah. And then
2012
was
Spain won it, but they won it with false 9 in Fabregas.
Yes, and then they won it the year before that.
Yeah, with David Villa and Torres.
And then Greece won it before
Greece
that.
won it before that. And,
2004.
And France won it before
2000,
that.
yeah.
2000. And they had obviously Henry, Trezeguet, Wiltord. Who was that? Who was the other striker there? Dugarry. I think it was Dugarry. Yeah, I mean, generally you need a striker. You need a striker. Immobile's good. He ain't great. Come on, Rafa.
That Spain team, the first win they had something like David Villa up front, didn't it? And then the second time they had false 9.
They had both. They had David Villa and Torres. So David Villa was the main one, and then he was injured for the final.
Yeah.
And Torres started the final and scored in the final.
Yeah, man. Because I remember the was it the FIFA World Cup game, and David Villa Torres was good ultimate finesse, man. Oh my god, you hold R1 and shoot with David Villa, and he just going top bins every time.
I remember you used to use Spain all the time. I use Brazil as I do. Their striker was Luis Fabiano, nowhere near the same level as Torres and Villa. But Dani Alves had a wicked free kick. I don't remember. I scored one against you, 40 yards. You remember you used to tap.
Wait, who did?
I scored one against you, Brazil.
Dani Alves. Dani Alves. Yeah.
So you do L1 circle to get the power shot.
And you used to hold up to get the
yeah, and I mean you used to triple tap triangle. It was something like that.
Yeah. You used to keep tapping triangle for the power. Like,
Yeah, he was mad. So the power bar was
crazy.
trying to stop, and it just like he was so fake. Like, he was so fake.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
he was so fake.
Though I think the worst one was the one where you could place the circle on the ball to hit it where you want. Like literally, was that FIFA 04?
Yeah.
FIFA 04, I think it was. And like literally
Yeah,
every time,
04,
every time,
it was
free
in
kick was
05.
going in.
It was in 05 as well. Was it in 06? No, I think they took it out for 06. But yeah, it was definitely in 03. 03 was the first one that had it. But the thing is, in hindsight, now at the time, yes, but it was the first time they ever added that kind of whole top spin thing into it. So if you played FIFA consistently throughout, then 03, you're like, 03 or 4, you're like, okay, I'm now learning about top spin and that kind of stuff. So by the time you play, 06 or 07, you kind of know what you want to do, how you want to hit the ball. If they just brought it in, this top spin and bottom spin, side spin, without any circle, you'd be like, what the hell's going on? Why is my free kick going all over the place?
I hear you, to be honest.
But you know what? I think it was FIFA 05 or 06, and they had these corners. You could do like it was like tactic corners where you'll be like near post run or back post run or whatever, and the players in the box will do a madness in terms of where they run, and then you obviously have to deliver the ball. And I loved it. I think it was so good. Now it's just like, all right, cross the ball, and the players kind of just move wherever the ball goes or whatever. But they had like this little like tactic running. I think it was so sick. But they took it out after like one FIFA. But then it gets easier. It gets a computer. You know, there's always glitches. Like, well, if I do that,
Always glitches,
and
man.
I just time my jockey right, then I'll easily get in a position to score the goal.
Quick question, Neeks. Where is Joshua Kimmich playing for Germany? At right back?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought about it, and I have no idea.
The reason why I say this, right, because they got Kai Havertz.
Yeah,
they got Sergey. No, I'm asking because they got Kai Havertz. They got Sergey Gnabry, Tony Cruz, and Gundogan. So I don't know if he plays in the midfield.
I'm hoping they play with because they've also got Muller as well.
Yeah,
I'm hoping he plays in a midfield 2 or 3, however they want to do it. But it's very plausible. I mean, to be honest, he's that good that I think he can still get assists, etc., wherever he plays. But I kind of hope it's in the midfield. If not, it's like it works backwards. You know, like, let me pick a defender who plays in the midfield. This is going to be the opposite. You're picking a midfielder who plays in defense, so he's not even going to get the clean sheet points.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Italy on the attack again. This is a chance. Oh, good save. Rebound, 2-0. 2-0 Italy.
Money one. Let's go.
Immobile. Captain Immobile.
Yeah, if it ends 2-0, you're taking him off captain, let's be honest.
Of course I am. But I take it. I take it.
Dennis put down correct score, Italy 2-0. He's laughing right now.
No, he ain't because right now he might be, but he better cash out.
Cash out, innit? Cash out.
Let me send him a message. Because this ain't ending 2-0. Immobile. This ain't ending 2-0. You know, when you've got fantasy football makes football that much more exciting because every game matters. Like normally I wouldn't care what happened.
Yeah, it's so true. It is so true.
Italy and Turkey. But gotta cash out. Yeah, Turkey are done. That's Ramsey's That's Ramon's, what you call it? Dark horses in the bin.
Oh, wait, hold up. How much is Bruno?
10.5. 10.5.
God
I know it's so
damn.
much, innit? I know. And he's not even a penalty taker. It's Ronaldo.
Of course. What kind of foolishness are you talking about? No, I gotta have him. I have to have him. I gotta get him in. I'm about to show you my team. It's gonna be serious. You're gonna be like, "Ooh,
Share it in the Neeks Sports chat, and I'll bring it on the screen.
yeah, I will. Where is he?
And crop it for you to see the screen.
Yeah. Oh, I select Poland. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Diego Jota.
I would have had a Burak Yilmaz goal for the culture. Burak.
What's them gunshots me hearing?
Where? On whose side?
I don't know. I just heard some gunshots in the stadium or something, man.
Oh, probably fireworks. It could be on the outside.
Oh.
Actually, where's this match being played? It's being played in Azerbaijan, I think.
Well, these matches are being played everywhere, man.
Yeah. I think this group's in Azerbaijan.
Right, I've sacrificed and gone for a £4 million goalkeeper so I can get this Bruno guy in. So my goalkeeper's not going to play, but I've got a first choice keeper who I have every faith is going to keep a clean sheet in that first game.
I hope he don't. Unless we got the same keeper, then I hope he does.
I mean, is your keeper playing against Macedonia?
No.
Yeah, mine is.
Who's playing Macedonia?
One second. Austria.
Oh.
And he's 4.5 mil, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have brought him in, to be honest.
David Alaba and them man got that, man.
Yeah, it should be.
And I've gone with their main lone striker up front as well to licking the hat-trick against Macedonia too. In Marko Arnautovic!
He still play?
He still plays, bro.
God damn.
God damn, indeed.
Man United, you know. West Indies
this guy.
West Indies 3 wickets down. 49 for free, trading by 176.
49. No, they're terrible, man.
Just to make South Africa better again. I mean, we have a terrible record against South Africa, but in recent months, we've moved above them in the rankings, and they've been going the other direction, obviously. But yeah, this is awful. This is. At least they want to scrap me from the football when it's all over tomorrow.
So asked me to select my captain. I don't even know what matches are tomorrow.
Wales?
You got England tomorrow, right? No, we don't.
England
That's
Sunday.
England Sunday, yeah.
Belgium tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Belgium tomorrow. Yep, Lukaku.
Listen, if Immobile scores another one today, I'm not taking him off captain. 2 goals is enough.
I don't think it is, mate.
You can't bank on a hat trick. Like literally, what I'm saying is, someone else is going to get a hat trick. I can't guarantee that. If he scores another, I'll keep him as captain. Great choice. Tie break in the third set. Come on, Rafa. Well, 18 minutes to go. Currently 2-0 Italy. Turkey have barely had a shot in anger, if at all.
So we got Wales, Switzerland, Denmark, Finland, Belgium, Russia. So I only got Belgian players playing tomorrow. So it's you and you. Cool.
Hearing Kanaloglu coming to the Prem. Thoughts? I mean, he's done absolutely nothing today. Absolutely nothing. But in European football leagues, etc., he's looked good. Very hard to. I mean, judging a player. When I say judging a player, some people buy players. Who's coming off? Is that Jorginho, number 5? No. Who is that?
Neeks, what's your team name? Is it where's Divock Izarigi? Wait, where Divock Izarigi?
Where Divock Izarigi, yeah.
Okay.
Where Divock Izarigi.
All right, we just
Locatelli coming off. He's on. Cristante on. Yeah, some players, some teams buy players based on a tournament. And I would say it's always difficult to do that. It's a few games. Styles are different in terms of even the teams that you play in international football as a whole. We bought Kleberson based on the bloody World Cup in 2002. He was awful. All right, Turkey on the counter. Come on, Turkey, give us something, man. Turkey wait to go behind before they start trying to play. Play from the outset. What you got to lose? Your 3 teams can qualify. Go for it. Great shot, Novak. Come on, Rafa. Where says I should have named team losers are us. That's the winning team name. We got a double bluff the fantasy. Did Origi even get into the Belgium squad? I bloody well hope not. Awful player.
Wait. Can you not crop your image straight from your what?
What are you doing on your laptop?
Yeah, I'm on the computer and I just pasted the image to WhatsApp. But normally, you can just on my phone. I could just crop it straight from.
What you got? Windows phone?
Yeah. No, Apple.
Sorry, Apple laptop. Sorry, I meant.
No, Windows PC.
Windows PC. Yeah. There is a snip tool that you can use on. I can't remember.
I can edit it outside of WhatsApp, but I just thought I could just paste it in there, and before I sent it, just crop the picture.
Oh no, not on web WhatsApp.
Okay. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. I just.
Okay. Yeah, they got to do better there, man. It was like Insigne. Yeah, Jorginho's balling, to be fair, but he's getting so much time on the ball. Yannicka, a tweet. She goes, "Need Turkey to win the Euros. If not, then Belgium." Then quote tweeted it. Yeah, Turkey ain't winning the Euros.
Yeah, Turkey not winning.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Such a quality player, isn't he, Jorginho? I mean, what a story that is. Just for
She had Turkey in a
sweet date.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Free in this tie break. Come on, Rafa, man. Come on. Sort this guy out. He ain't got nothing on
There you
me.
go, Neeks. I sent it.
All right, I'll bring it up in a hot second. Harry Kane, yeah. Oh, right through. Italy chance. Somebody shoot.
Can you allow Dennis, please? The guy's trying to win 2-0.
I told him to cash out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and if you don't want to cash out and lose money, then that's on him. I told him to cash out. He said he got 2 bets, one for Italy to win 2-0. He got another for Immobile to have 3 shots. He's had 2 so far. Is that out? Is that out? Is that out? Ah, in. Chance. Insigne. Oh!
It's free! It's free!
Oh, it's free now.
It's free!
Lorenzo Insigne.
Damn, man. I wanted to put him in as well, but obviously I was late.
You've been trying that curling shot into the bottom corner all game.
All game. All right, guys. Maybe Italy got a chance. All right. Y'all settle down. All right.
Insigne been trying that all game.
He has, isn't it? So as you can see in my team, right, this is what I was thinking, right? So I'm a big believer. I'm not really going to change up my defense too tough. And I'm thinking my substitutes, my free transfers that I'm going to use at the end of each, I don't know what you call it, week or match week or whatever, right? I'm going to change my attacking players because I feel like they're going to get me the most points. So I've gone with Pavard.
Sorry, 1 second, Cap. Dennis, is he saying that he didn't cash out? What the hell?
Don't tell me he didn't. He didn't cash out. Oh my goodness.
Man said should have cashed out correct score. I told you to cash out.
They're all over Italy. I mean Turkey. They're all over them. All over them. What are you doing, man?
Come on. That is poor from you, Dennis. That is so poor. Oh, all right. So yes, talk me through your team.
Yeah, so I was thinking attacking players are gonna get me the most points. So like I've got Arnautovic in there, but he's gone after the next week. He's only in there because they're playing Macedonia, and I really believe that Austria. I've seen him score like 3 or 4 goals in a couple of like pre-season matches or qualifiers, whatever you want to call them. And I thought, you know what, Arnautovic can do a little something in it. It's Macedonia. Like, why can't Austria put 3 or 4 past Macedonia? So I've got him in there for that. Obviously, Lukaku, they've got a game against Russia. Lukaku can bag a couple against Russia. And Kane does what Kane does, isn't it? He scores goals. If England are to win anything, you know, Kane's going to have to be scoring the goals. Yes, they're playing Croatia. I don't even think Croatia's that great, to be fair. And if England beat Croatia, it's pretty much... Because everyone's saying, oh, England don't want to top the group because if they top the group, who they have to play in France's group, right? Yeah. But Croatia is their main problem in that group, their hardest compares. If they beat Croatia in this first match, they're going to qualify top. Simple as that. They're going to qualify top. So I don't think they can even play for second. So I think, I got Kane in there, back goals. Same with the midfielders. I got Havertz, I got Alaba, because again, he's playing against Macedonia, and he was in the midfield section, so he's not even a left back for them. I don't think he even plays left back. He plays in midfield. They actually got a left back. So I got David Alaba. I got Torres for Spain, and Bruno, because Bruno is Bruno, innit? He loves to score. He loves to score goals. And I've just got strong defenders. I've got Torres, Cancelo, Pavard, and I've got Dayana on the bench for Belgium. For Belgium. Actually, to be fair, I meant to sub him on because he's playing tomorrow. I don't know why he's on the bench. I meant to put him on, but I'm going to put him on in a second because he's playing tomorrow. Hopefully, he does a little something. Yeah, I got a weak bench. I opted for a weak bench and a strong 11. And obviously, my goalkeeper, he may change, but he's playing because he's playing against Macedonia. He's the Austria goalkeeper. So hopefully these guys can back some serious goals. I did want to put in Kevin De Bruyne, but it said I was reading up on him. They said that he suffered a double fracture in that Champions League final, and they don't know if he's gonna play. So, yep, like you, Neeks, I opted to leave him out, even though I wanted him in.
Wait, so who's that you leaving out?
Kevin De Bruyne, but they said that he suffered a double fracture in the Champions League final.
In his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Let me I mean, it's a good team. It's a good team. David Alaba, fair enough. Ferran Torres, fair enough. It's a solid team. I mean, name for name, it's a solid team. I just worry about Kane and Anato. No, well, maybe never know Anatovic in the first game, but I just don't know what England's gonna do against Croatia.
I have all the faith, man. I believe in Kane big time, man. I believe in him big time. Regardless of who he plays, like if he plays Foden or Rashford or Grealish, Sancho, I got all the faith. As long as Mason Mount plays behind Harry Kane, I think Harry Kane will score a goal.
Ramon sent his team. So Ramon actually has Insigne in his team. Interesting.
He got a goal today, innit? Yeah,
Who got the assist for Insigne's
the own goal?
Was no for Insigne's goal. Was it?
Oh, I missed that one.
I hope it was Immobile.
So I've got a little ACCA down, right? A £5 ACCA. I had a free bet from Sky Bet, and I was waiting for the Euros to start to use the free bet, right? So I placed down the £5 free bet, and it returns £500 if it comes through. But it's a 12-team ACCA at the moment. Italy is my 5th team to play, so I've got 4 teams that have already won. Italy's the 5th team, and they're 3-0 up. So I'm five down, and now I've got 7 more to go. But I'm pretty confident on 5 of the remaining 7. The next 5 to play is the next one is Belgium versus Russia. I'm confident Belgium will beat Russia. Next one after that is England Croatia. It's a tough one, but I'm confident England will beat Croatia. And then after that, it's Austria versus Macedonia. I'm confident Austria. Brazil versus Venezuela. I'm confident Brazil will beat Venezuela. Spain versus Sweden. I'm confident Spain will beat Sweden. Portugal versus Hungary. Confident Portugal will beat Hungary. And the last one is France Germany, and I got France to win. But it was only there to buffer the bet. If all the previous teams win, and the last match I have is France Germany, I'm cashing out. I'm not riding out that France Germany game, but it's looking pretty decent. I need Italy to come huge today. This was the game I was worried about the most. Out of all the games I had on there, this one's worried about most.
Oh, the Italy. People been gassing up Turkey, isn't it?
That's what it was. But I looked at it, and the reason I placed it, because I looked at it, I was like, no, statistically, Turkey don't have a chance in this game. But people were just gassing up, and then Euromo come out in the podcast saying, "Hey, Turkey, I can see Turkey topping this group," you know. And then I started thinking, wait, have I just wasted my £5? What are you man talking about? Man, everyone just waffling, man. You got just waffling Turkey. And then we get to the podcast today, and Nika's like, "Yeah, I don't even know these Turkish players. Can't even say their name. Yet you're telling me they can top the group, but you don't know the players that they got. Come on, man. You lot trying to frighten me."
Oh, the left back Spinazzola got an assist as well.
Wait, you got him right?
Yeah.
And a clean sheet.
It was his shot that was parried for Immobile's goal.
Well, then I hope Turkey score. You concede.
Listen, if Yilmaz scores, I ain't gonna complain in it. All my Turkish players, all my Italian players would have did their job.
Do they do bonus points in this thing? They don't, do they?
I don't think so.
Okay. And
I wouldn't mind if they score because obviously Spinazzola got his assist for me, where some people's got other Italy defenders or the goalkeeper. So I wouldn't mind them dropping some points. Oh, there's your card, Harry. There's your card. So I don't know what Harry's bet was. He had a bet about cards. So this is Ramsey's team on the screen now. He's got Donnarumma, Wijnald, I don't know who that is, Danea, Kjaer from Denmark, Marhill, I don't know who that is, from Denmark as well. Berardi, Berardi got the assist. Yeah, he got the assist for the own goal. Insigne captain, who got a goal. Yaziki, Mount, Memphis, and Lukaku, Ronaldo, Pau Torres, Ferran Torres, and is that the Finland keeper, Radecki? I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, that's his beef. Right. Kaduva Borak Gilmaz go.
Harry would never win in the Euros, man. The guy does the most wonkiest bet. I see this guy's like history, right? The guy does foolishness. Wait, what the hell happened to my camera?
You tell me.
Wait, did it just turn off? Maybe it overheated and blew up. Do I have the charger in? I do have the charger in. Golly, one sec. Yeah, Harry does the most wonkiest. It's 100%. It's bare hot though. Yeah, Harry does the weirdest bets, man. The guy would do like, oh, this player and this player, 2 shots on target each with a yellow card and at least 2 goals in the game. Right? It does some silliness. Like you're asking too much of the game. You're asking for too much out of the game. Like the Italy one, the guy had like Italy to win by 2 goals with a booking and this person shot on target. Like you're asking for too much. Yeah, it won, but if you're going to be doing that throughout the whole tournament, I can guarantee you're not going to be successful.
Turkey not as good as we thought, or Italy just too good?
I mean, I never thought Turkey were good, brother. So I can't answer that question because I never gave them any hope whatsoever. I wasn't on the same wavelength as Ramon and Neeks in that previous podcast.
3-minute stoppage time. See, the problem now with Turkey is that 1 win don't send you through now. Now that you got a bloody -3 goal difference. Who's in their group? Wales and Switzerland. Wales and Switzerland, yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what the tennis is saying. Nadal needs to pull his finger out.
Which way did that tiebreaker go?
Joko.
Oh, nice.
Nothing nice about it. Nothing nice about it too.
It's nice. Yes, it is. Everyone wants Nadal to lose.
Nadal breaks in the first game of the 4th set.
You don't worry about all of that, man. Yeah, I think the camera just overheated. It needs to cool down. Golly. The stream been 2 hours.
Can't you just get like a normal fan in there, like a normal?
I can, but then you're probably going to be hearing the noise, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Come on, Turkey, man. Just get a goal, man. Come on. Oh, great defending, Chiellini. Great. I tell you, world class.
All right, you can settle down.
We're talking about Finnish, old, destitute, world class.
They're playing against Turkey, bro.
great Turkey side, as social media told us.
No. And you?
Oh, sorry, England are my dark horses, not Turkey.
Yeah, I can't believe this guy put England in the same category as Turkey. Unbelievable. Disgusting. Despicable. Look at this performance, and you're telling me the same. Nah, man.
It's actually pitiful, isn't it?
It's graceful. Oh, wait. How did Yilmaz not score that? Oh, my goodness.
Del Pro says, I repeat, Italy at worst lubricate England.
No.
Italy coming forward for a fourth. All over, 3-0. Italy have won the first game of the tournament. The first game of their group stage.
Man said, yikes, Houston, we have a problem.
And I mean, a fully deserved victory without a shadow of a doubt. Nobody can deny that. Frankly, it's a pitiful performance from Turkey, first and foremost.
It was.
Pitiful performance. Credit to Italy. Don't get me wrong, credit to Italy, but that is poor. Like, this is your opening game. It's the opening game of the tournament. You gotta want to lay down a bit of a marker, or they didn't even play to win.
Wait, Ramon had that much confidence, man. Tripled up on the Italy players.
So did I. Immobile, Jorginho,
man had Donnarumma, Berardi, and Insigne. And Insigne was captain.
Against his dark horses as well.
Man said Cristiano Ronaldo, Lukaku, Depay. This guy burnt his money, boy.
Trust. But yeah, Turkey bottom of the group. They're gonna need something from their next games against Wales and Switzerland. Not a great start to the tournament for them. Great start for Italy. Their unbeaten run. Sorry. Their unbeaten run continues. It's about 10 wins in a row now.
10 in a row, yeah. And still not conceded.
Yeah, I think it's nearly 30 unbeaten, I think, in all comps. They are flying, absolutely flying. And
maybe they are the real dark horses.
If people doubt Italy before the tournament, I don't have them as one of my favorites. I put them in the category just below that. Many people might be thinking this is a very, very good side. Yeah, and I think they've got a perfect mixture of youth and experience. 3-0 whitewash, exactly. Absolute whitewash. I get the guy's a solid striker, but a guy named Immobile can't be scoring. It's an L. Man got a goal and an assist. Sorry, guys. Goal and an assist. I'm going through the stats. 24 shots to 3. 24 shots. 8 on target, none on target from Turkey. Donnarumma had nothing to do all game. He had nothing to do all game. 5 shots blocked. Yeah, I mean this is a clinical performance. Let's be honest, clinical performance by Italy. 61% possession, 86% pass accuracy. Turkey ain't going anywhere with performances like that. That's what I'll say. They're not going anywhere with performances like that. They're gonna have to get a whole lot better. So that's what I can say. Well done to Italy. Three goals, 3 points. Obviously, the first one was the own goal, the first goal of the tournament, passed by Locatelli. I'm not sure who that went into, but it came over to Berardi. he crossed it and it came off Demiral in the middle, and that was 1-0. Who did he put on the floor? I think he put the left back on the floor. Actually finished him. 1-0. And it's a goal they deserve. They should have been at least 1-0 up before half time. It was still 0-0. They missed a few chances. It was a good save from the keeper, from a Chiellini header, but they were just missing the target. They weren't testing the keeper enough.
Very big penalty shouts as well.
Yeah, 2 big penalty shouts, handballs. Potential handballs.
No, one was the handball. The other way, guy got tripped.
Oh, he got tripped. Yeah, no, there were 2 handball shouts. One was, I would say, a bigger shout than the other, and then he had the trip one, which didn't even really go to VAR, which did surprise me. But I mean, no one's going to complain now, except for me, who got Jorginho in the fantasy team, and I put him in for one reason only. I mean, at least he gets a what do you call it? A clean sheet point as a midfielder. Second goal from Ciro. His name is Ciro Immobile. Cross comes over from the right, goes out to Spinazzola, saved, and Immobile, the striker, he taps it home for 2-0. And really and truly, that was game over at that point because they had barely mustered a shot, let alone a shot on target. There was no way they were going to score 2 goals. Decent save from the keeper, and then tapped home by the striker. Comment here from Ant says, I see this game as a statement from Italy, a marker down against the rest, but you can only beat what's in front of you. So how much can you read into it? Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say how bad are Turkey or how good are Italy. But you said they can only beat what's in front of you, and they've done it very clinically. I mean, if England won this game, people will be raving reviews. So you got to give them the credit. They dominated the game from start to finish. But you have to say Turkey did not try and win the game, which disappoints me because the Turkey that I know is a Turkey that attacks, quick transitions. Today was very, very poor. They're showing Insigne's highlight reels, or some of them anyway. And I put a tweet out. I said at the time, he'd been trying that shot all day, trying to open his body up and curl it past the keeper. Once he went wide, other time it was blocked. And that time he got he got open space to do it. Immobile picks him out. First time finish into the far corner, 3-0. Game, set, and match. Terrible pass out by the keeper, to be honest. The forwards link up and Immobile, and Insigne slots it home. Comment from Erhan, Turkey fan. 14. This is why us Turkish fans never get excited. We get slapped in the face. Erhan, there was a question earlier. Which food is better, Italian or Turkish? I mean, I'm sure you're going to say Turkish. But we all voted Italian, by the way. I do like Turkish food, though. They've got a good kurban down in Edmonton area. Is it Gokaizu? Is that one? Can't remember. That sounds about right. Is that in Palmer's Green? I've been there. That's a good one. But Italian food wins. And Italians won today, innit? They're showing a few of the handball shouts. And the left back. Is that the left back?
Yeah, Neeks, you were saying that you was a little bit disappointed with Turkey because the Turkey is the one that likes to attack and quick transitions. But I'm sure, I did my research as well, obviously for different reasons. But I'm pretty sure the Turkish manager did his research as well, and he would have probably been thinking the same thing I was thinking. Italy have come into this 29 unbeaten. They've won their last 9 in a row, haven't conceded in those 9 victories, so have all been a score to nil with 3-0, and he's probably thinking, if we go out and play the way we do, but they're defensively absolutely sound. As we saw today, they're absolutely solid. And we're probably just going to get beaten. So we're going to have to change. Because even Turkey's form, even though they like to attack, their form, their last 10 matches or 9 fixtures coming into this game was a lot more erratic. I think they got 3 or 4 wins out of their last 9. And yes, there was some games. I saw one game that they had was a 3-3 against Germany. They had a 3-3 against Germany. They had a 1-1 against Bulgaria, a couple of wins, some draws, a couple of losses as well, obviously, as expected. So their form was far more erratic. And obviously, he's probably thinking, if we go out with that whole first game of the tournament, all out attack. Like Italy probably going to punish us because they're not bad going forward, and they're definitely 100% sound at the back at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if they could go out and play the way that they did. I think Italy was just eating them up.
And all that, they still got beat up anyway.
Yeah, but they did the hard part. They got the halftime 0-0. You
I
take
know.
it there. You take it from there. Say, all right, boys, we've got halftime. We're gonna change something because that first half we've been absolutely dominating. We're not gonna win the game playing the way we are. Italy are going to inevitably score a goal if the game plays like. The manager didn't change anything in that second half, and it wasn't too long until they went 1-0 up in the second half. They should have changed something, but they did manage to get in at halftime 0-0.
I was just looking at. So Mancini's the boss, isn't it? Mancini's the Italian boss.
Yeah.
What's his when did he actually take over? What's his chances of coming back to England? Obviously, we know he managed with Man City, won the league, got sacked before the FA Cup final 2013.
Manage Spurs after the Euro.
Spurs need a manager. Spurs need a manager. But you'd expect that he'd want to take them to the World Cup, which is only next year because obviously this has been delayed.
Yeah.
So next December is the World Cup, so you'd expect that he wants to take them there. But it'd be interesting to see if he comes back into English football, club management as a whole. I'm just putting a tweet out there. Italian food is better than Turkish food as well.
The message, you lot are joke man. Kebab beats pizza any day. Well, to be fair, I can't even comment because I'm a pescatarian and I don't.
That's the thing.
I don't eat kebabs because the kebabs that I know in the kebab shops around my area, they do chicken and lamb kebab, and I don't eat meat or I don't eat chicken, so I can't even comment and say you're right or you're wrong because I don't eat kebabs. But I can't eat pizza because it's cheese, not pepperoni, so mushrooms, and it can even get like a little tuna on there if I wanted.
But this is why this is an argument as to why Italian food's better, because they've got a better variation of food for catering to all people, isn't it? Whereas the Turkish food is just a lot of meat. It's a lot of meat. So yeah, I can't do a full judgment on what's what, but I'm sticking to what I've said. It wins, innit? It wins. Nomad says Turkey offered absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Did Djokovic just break back? Oh, bloody hell.
Please tell me he did. Did he?
Yeah, he did. 2-2.
Let's go.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to wrap this up. 3-0 on the night to... Sorry. 3-0 on the night to Italy. 3 points in the bag, top of the group. Turkey's going to want to get a win on the board ASAP if they can. And maybe prove some of the people who had high hopes for them, dark horses, etc. Prove them possibly right if they can get some points on the board in the next few games. But tomorrow, of course, Wales against Switzerland, Belgium against Finland. We won't be doing a watch along for that, but Sunday we will be doing a watch along for England against Croatia. Might be in the studio for that game, so make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it on your social medias, hit the bell notification to make sure that you know when we go live, you get all the notifications come through to your phone, and we will see you very, very soon.